guys, what's up? How's it going? Good? Good. Okay. Welcome back to our channel. Today I am joined by my wonderful, beautiful mother who has so graciously agreed to be in a video today. So thank you, Mother.
You're welcome.
Remember to project.
Okay.
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 Okay. So let's jump in.
Hey, yo.
Didn't have a lot, actually. I mean, you heard of actors and actresses who struggled with it or succumbed to eating disorders. But besides that, I didn't really know much about it at all. And I think maybe part of that is just because there's just been so much more awareness and discussions about it over the last, even the last 10 years. It's just come so far in a short amount of time, thank goodness. And the fact that people are talking about eating disorders and starting to understand a little bit more about what they are. Obviously, eating affects everything. It's social, it's nutrition and life, and it's so closely tied into other mental health issues. Gosh, probably a lot later than what it should have. Probably because you were pretty good at hiding things. I don't really remember what tipped me off. It's been so long that I can't remember weight loss, and I think because it went hand in hand with you not feeling well in other ways, that maybe we just didn't know what was mental health issues like anxiety and what was eating disorder and how they were related. So it's hard for me to kind of pinpoint an exact, oh, this is an eating disorder. Because I think that's part of the issue, is that it's so complicated, teasing it all apart. And I guess maybe I try to analyze things too much, so I'm always looking for, well, what could have caused it? And you get lost in that for a while as a parent, because you think, what could I have done? I think it was maybe a slow journey towards it, and something that had taken hold very dramatically by the time I understood what was happening. You were picky. You liked certain things, and you weren't very adventurous around food, but certainly I didn't worry that you weren't eating enough, because you ate enough variety and things. As a little kid, you seemed to enjoy what you did eat. Very confused. It still feels confusing, even though it's been years. Scared, lost. Again, trying to figure out, make sense of it when there's no making sense of it, and thinking, what could we have done differently? Was it our fault? What can we do to help you? How, it's just like a sea of pretty much every emotion you can imagine. Day by day, right? And sometimes it's been hour by hour, and there are times when it's minute by minute, thinking and getting wrapped up in thoughts of, well, what does this mean in 10 years, in 20 years? That's why I always say that. Let's just think about right now. Family groups, parent support groups, it helps in a weird way to know that other people experience the same thing or the same type of thing in their family, and how they're coping, and of course the therapist's recommendations and skills that we need to learn as well. Learning it's not our fault, but perhaps some of the family dynamics that you guys have grown up with have impacted because our personalities are different. So the way I've parented may have not been supportive in the way that you needed it to be. Definitely get your kid into help as soon as possible. If you have to pay for it, go that route. As long as they're a good reputation, get them into multiple support systems, therapy, groups, learn lots about it, get into family support group, parenting groups, and don't try and figure it out by yourself. You can't go it alone. You have to fight it, and you have to keep pushing and asking and calling. Eating is eating, and being around family is integral to our social fabric. So, you know, it makes that whole family dynamic change. Yeah, I think it's changed in a lot of ways. I fully feel that your recovery is absolutely doable. I think you're strong, and you're stronger than maybe you realize. I hope that this next program is very helpful and moves you forward. I hope that it's a very proactive, hardworking, solid program. There's a lot of work to be done, but I think, as I said, day by day, 1 hour at a time, it'll get done. My hope is that you can start to live again, because this is not living. This is torture. You should be out having fun, enjoying life and in school and out with friends, and this holds you hostage in your home, and that's not the life that we want for you. Yeah, yes, we haven't been talking about it for very long in society, mental health issues in general, and there's no harm in that. The more people that know about it, who are aware of how it affects people and really what it is, that's really important to get attention and more money and budgets put towards treatment and support, and even after treatment, having support. It's really important people talk about it. I think if we have more budget, more money put towards treatment, more people can get the help they need, and better, I think more effective help, because not everybody takes treatment the same way. This shouldn't be such an issue. There shouldn't be 6-month waiting lists for kids and adults who are struggling. There just shouldn't be. So yeah, we do need to keep talking about it, making noise and letting people know what it's about, and because we need funding for it. It's the bottom line. That's how we're going to make changes and help people. It's like it's changed, but it hasn't really. I mean, the bottom line is you still struggle, and kind of ebbs and flows, or it has over the years, where you seem to be more on top of it. Even though you probably don't feel like you are, you act like you are. And then there are other times when you're struggling, and then through your illness, you know, your cancer, that was a whole other thing, and the stress of that certainly didn't help in that it came back. It's always there, but the way it comes out changes a little bit. Maybe, you know, as you're getting older, you're much more open about it, and you don't lock it in a closet as much as you did before, which I think is good, because you can't fix what you don't face. Don't suffer alone. You have to tell somebody, and that's probably the hardest part. And if you have to tell somebody other than your mom or dad or your caregiver, start with somebody you trust. You have to tell somebody, because that's the first step to getting help. Because that part can take a while, and the longer you wait, the stronger the hold becomes, I think. And you can't be quiet. You cannot be quiet. You need to reach out, ask, and you might have to ask several people several times, but don't give up. Just keep making the videos. It's good. Get the word out. Keep talking and sharing your story. Acknowledge that the one constant in this is that it's going to be up and down. It's not a straight line to recovery, but you keep fighting. Like, don't think about tomorrow if that is overwhelming. Just think about today and getting through today and doing your best with the day you have. Parents, listen up, look for signs, and reach out for help yourself.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it was informative. Thank you, Mom, for agreeing to be in this video and for answering these questions.
There's hope, everybody. There's hope. Lots of hope.
So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys. We'll see you when we see you. Bye.
be happy to know she stopped snoring.
Yeah, the toilet flushed 3 times during this video. That was nice. So thank you for watching.